Programming an access code. First thing you want to do is identify in your booklet your default master code. A master code will not open your gate. Do not lose this. This is your default master code. If you ever reset your keypad, it will always return to this code. To program an access code, first awake your keypad if it's not awake. The blue indicator light at the top will tell you if the keypad is awake. Press the doorbell button to wake it up. Note the blue light has come on. Press program. Note the green light starts flashing. Enter your default master code and then the doorbell button. Note the light starts flashing rapidly. Enter your access code. Followed by the entry code number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And lastly, the doorbell. The green light will turn off. Now that I've learned an entry code, I have to learn this to the receiver. I've learned entry code number 1. I'm going to learn entry code number 1 to one of the channels of my receiver. First, have a helper press the Learn 1 button on your receiver. Notice the Learn light has come on. Now enter your entry code the same way you would when entering the gate, which is doorbell, entry code, and doorbell. Note the light has turned green. Your light should now be flashing on the receiver and then turn off. This code is now learned. After you have learned your entry codes and learned them to the receiver on the gate, you can then open your gate using your keypad. Note, to open your gate using your keypad, you always start with the doorbell, enter your entry code, and end with doorbell. Notice the green light stays on after the entry code is entered. This means any button you press during this time period will send another signal to your gate. This could be to stop your gate or reverse your gate if a car is coming through. Another key thing you could do with this is if during the learning procedure from the keypad to the receiver, the light on the receiver turns off instead of blinking. You can then press the Learn button on your receiver again and transmit the signal another time without having to type the code to successfully learn that code to the receiver. To learn a second entry code, follow the same procedure as entry code 1. Start by waking the keypad, press program. Note that the light will be flashing. Enter your master code, followed by the doorbell. The light will speed up. Put in your next entry code, followed by the entry code number, in this case 2. And lastly, the doorbell. Note the green light has turned off. That entry code is now successfully programmed and need to learn that to a channel on your receiver. We are going to learn entry code number 2 to the second channel of our receiver, and we're going to wire the second channel of our receiver through a timer so it's only active during daytime hours. In order to learn the entry code to the receiver, I'm going to press the Learn Channel 2 button. The Learn light will come on the center of the receiver. Enter the entry code 2. You'll note that the receiver light blinked and then turned out. Remember, if it doesn't blink, it didn't learn the code.